In this session, we will try to create one sample using GUI controls or GUI HTML controls. By using GUI HTML controls, we will be creating one sample page. So finally, after creating the sample page, it should look something like this. So first of all, we have to give the page name as employee registration.html. After this, we have to create EID and a text box, name and a text box, gender, male, female and others, right? After this, I would like to create a blood group with some checkboxes, maybe O positive, O negative, B positive, something like this, right? But anyhow, you remember, it is not a good approach to use checkboxes for creating or for displaying the blood group values, because checkboxes will allow multiple selection. But anyhow, though it is inconsistent or incorrect, but just for showing the sample, I am taking the checkboxes over here for blood group. After this, state and a drop down list with some of the Indian state names I would like to show you here. KA, AP, so something like this, some state names, and finally a submit button, right? So this is my requirement. So for creating the user interface something like this, I will be writing some HTML code in employee registration.html file. But anyhow, while showing this sample, I will not use Notepad software, but instead of this, I will use my favorite Visual Studio tool for creating the HTML document or for creating HTML file. Now, let me show you the code required for creating the user interface something like this. Now, I just opened my Visual Studio and let me click on File, New, and I should click on Website option. So once I click on Website option, we must be able to see a new window something like this, and inside this new window, I will select ASP.NET empty website, right? So at this point of time, you no need to bother about what is that ASP.NET empty website. In case if you are learning ASP.NET technology also, obviously you will understand what it is. Okay. So let me give some name for my website. I'll call my website name as HTML samples. Let me click on OK. So after creating the website, you must be able to see Solution Explorer. In the Solution Explorer, on top of this project name, right click, click on Add New Item, select HTML page, give the page name as employee registration.html. So once I create employee registration.html file, it appears something like this. If you are not familiar with XMLNS, or if you don't know what is that XMLNS, and if you don't want to see that, I recommend you to delete it. And even if you want, you can delete this doc type also, no issues. So first let me give the title for my web page. I'll call it as employee registration, and inside the body tag, I have to write some HTML code for creating the graphical user interface. So first thing is I need employee ID. So I would like to see EID colon, and I would like to create a text box. How to create it? Type input. So you observe carefully, when I am typing the code in my Visual Studio, I am getting the IntelliSense window. You observe, when I am typing I itself, I am able to see this input. So this is helping window in Visual Studio. That is what is the biggest advantage with Visual Studio, but wherein you cannot be able to see this kind of helping window when you are using Notepad. That is the reason why I recommend you to write the HTML code maybe by using Visual Studio, or if you are having a Dreamweaver, you can use a Dreamweaver or maybe some other softwares. So let me write input type is equals to, you observe, we are getting text ID is equals to, let me write it TB EID end. Next, let me go for name tag. Name input type is equals to text ID is equals to TB name, close. Next gender, I write input type is equals to radio ID is equals to RD male, close. And after this, in case if you want to display some text immediately next to the radio button or radio, you have to give some text. Next, immediately after this, I would like to create one more radio button. Input type is equals to radio ID is equals to RD female, close. I write female. After this, I would like to write input type is equals to again radio ID is equals to RD others, and I can write others, right? So something like this I have to create. Next checkbox, maybe let me write BG input type is equals to checkbox ID is equals to CHK. Let me write O positive, close. Let me type O positive here. Similar way, I would like to create one more checkbox for displaying O negative. Input type checkbox ID CHK O negative. Similar way, for others also, I have to write CHK B positive. B positive, since it is a blood group, I am writing B positive. After this, we have to create a drop down list. Before drop down list, I would like to see states as the plain text. How to create? We should write select ID is equals to DDL states end tag, and before or between select opening and then end tags, we should write option. First option I would like to see it as select. Next, second option Karnataka KA. Next option OPA, maybe Andhra Pradesh. So something like this, you are allowed to write any number of options within the select tag. And after this, finally I would like to create a button control. Input type submit ID is equals to BTN submit, value is equals to submit. That's all. So I have written the code. Now let me send this entire code to my browser. So when I send this entire HTML document code to my browser, it must be able to display the output. So how to do this? Right click on the HTML file, click on view in browser. Now automatically this entire code will be sent to my browser, and browser will display the corresponding output. Now you observe the output. You may get some problem here. First let us observe the output. You observe, we are getting the output and we are getting title tag and we are getting some user interface here. But only thing is, all the user interface is aligned in a single line, which is not a good practice. So I wanted to display these controls in different lines. What I should do? Obviously I should use an HTML tag called as BR. Let me write BR. BR means break. It is almost equivalent to a new line tag in our C# or maybe in Java or in C++ languages. BR tag you will be using. So immediately after EAD tag I have written BR. Next to name I have written BR. Again after displaying all the radio buttons, one more BR. After displaying all checkboxes, one more DR or one more BR. After displaying the drop down list, one BR. That's all. Now I clicked on save. Now let me resend the code to my browser. Now browser is displaying the user interface, something like this. So I believe you understood. This is how we will be writing the HTML code.